Hello, my name is Tiffany Woods with RomeHighNews.net. As you may have heard, Rome High School got a new principal this year, Dr. Brown. Tiana Slack and myself had a chance to sit down to interview him so that students and faculty of Rome High School could get to know their new principal better. This is what he had to say.
Been married to my high school sweetheart. We met in junior year alphabetical seating, and been married since about 6 years after that, and no kids, 6 dogs, 1 cat, and 2 chickens. So before I came here, I was a senior associate with the Schlechte Center, and we helped schools and across the nation. And so I worked for the last 2 years in Texas, Georgia, Ohio, Florida, and Kentucky. I was doing some work with a neighboring school in Northwest Georgia, and had been out of the principalship for a couple of years. And while I was working with the students and the teachers, I kind of got the bug to go back in and work with inside schools more than day-to-day, or more of a day-to-day schedule. And I like working with students and those teachers to build those relationships. And the job I had been doing for the last couple of years, I would be in a school for maybe 3 days the whole year. And so I was in lots of schools, but I was in just 3 days except for 8 schools, which I was there for probably a month. Just didn't build those relationships I like to work with. So that's why I decided that if there was a principalship in Northwest Georgia, I might apply for it, and Rome opened. So I let technology do what technology does well. Let people do what people do well. So people build relationships, and relationships with students, relationships with each other as colleagues. That's really what the secret of school and learning is. The technology helps us remove some of the day-to-day work to make certain that we have time to build those relationships. I try to organize efforts around 3 organizers: high touch, high tech, high expectations. And so I want to make certain that we have a high touch environment, that we're reaching out to all the families and students in the building, and the teachers are working with each other, and the schools below us and above us. So if we can build those relationships and create that high touch environment, that's something I want to do. Rome's got a good start in that. I'm just going to kind of tweak that a little bit. High tech, the system has done a great job of rebuilding the infrastructure. You guys may have noticed that since you've been into high school the last couple of years. More computers, better computers, things like that. So how can we get access for more students to technology? You know, the one-to-one initiative we're about to do with the 9th grade will probably come throughout the school. Even as 12th graders, you may actually get a Chromebook this year, and that would be fun to see if that actually occurs. So that's the high-tech side. And then high expectations. Do we have high enough expectations for ourselves? What's your plan after high school? What's your plan 5 years from now? So those are conversations we need to have. And so if we increase our expectations, both academically, in athletics, fine arts, and I guess all the extracurricular, we probably need to look at those expectations we have. Are we doing the best we can? Are we giving it our all? And so that's one thing I want to talk about with lots of students. And then what the expectations they have for themselves.
This is Tiffany Woods with RomeHighNews.net. Thanks for watching.